Hi everyone, Letty here from Party Planner Paperie. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. I wanted to do something a little different today. We're gonna go to a painted tree. It's a local boutique shop here in Round Rock, Texas. We're gonna just be doing some window shopping today. So when you first enter the boutique or this place, you see this when you first enter. It is really gorgeous. The entire atmosphere and motif that they have going on. There are a ton of small businesses and boutiques that are listed inside of this painted tree. A lot of what you're going to see here at this location is probably more, localized to my area. So you see a lot of really rustic things and Texas themed things, but you also see a lot of small businesses that have handmade goods that they are trying to sell and further, to further grow their businesses. So in this video, what I'm doing is I'm showing you some, as close up as I could, show you some of the little booths that were set up there at the painted tree. As a very tiny but trying to grow small business myself, I am always on the lookout for what options I have as far as to try to market and sell my items, or even just to continue to grow my my small business. And so one of the things when I saw that this place was available, and this one specifically, this location had opened up about a year ago, and I had thought, well, potentially much later down the road, this might be an avenue to try to sell and market some of my items or my merchandise. And so I went, my husband and I went to walk around, get a feel of things, not only to see what the items look like, kind of get a feel of what types of shops they have, sort of the quantities and the varieties, but also get an idea of what the layouts look like. Because that's the thing, when you rent or own a boutique inside of the painted tree, you have to decorate the walls, you have to add your shelving. They do not allow pegboards. And the way that it works, my understanding is that you have to pay a specific monthly rent or a fee to rent the spot. And then they also keep a percentage of the commissions of the sales. There were so many just wonderful little booths set up, and it really did feel like you were walking into a mini shop, even though it was literally, a 10 by 10 or 12 by 12, super small little areas, but they really did make it their own. I really loved the fact that we were able to see a ton of handmade items, and it really was pretty eclectic as far as lots of different varieties of items. There were just traditional boutiques that had clothing that were, I'm sure, sourced out from other companies. You also had boutiques that had handmade, knitted items. You had candles, and you had all kinds of different freshies and keychains and tile magnets and toys. And again, there were some shops that pretty much outsourced everything, probably something like this, where they outsourced it and then they're reselling it. But then you also have stores like this that had handmade items. And so it was just a really great experience. I highly encourage you, if you have a painted tree in your area, to check it out. I really do think that this is probably the place I'll go to get some of my, future Christmas gifts and things, because they were such unique items. I thought it was so fun. This right here was one of my favorite little shops. Everything that she had was hand painted by this artist. And so there were greeting cards and little prints and photos. And it was amazing to see all of the hand painted work that went into it. There were lots of sticker shops at this place, lots of sticker shops. And the stickers ranged from 59 cents to, I think I saw as much as $4 or $5 per sticker. This was a little horror shop, and so everything was horror themed. But there were just a ton of little boutiques. Look at all the greenery on that one. That's a really cute idea. Look at the dark paint on the back of this one, contrasting with the other elements. You literally get to create your own little boutique at this place, which I thought was very unique. Lots of freshies, lots of candles. There were just a lot of really fun, unique items. Again, I highly encourage, if you have one of these, the painted tree, locations in close by you, it's worth definitely a trip. And I would definitely, prepare to spend over an hour at this place. You're going to definitely get your steps in. Everything that I'm showing you is not even all of the vendors' booths. There were way more. I probably got about half of them. There were so many little vendor booths, and there were items in separate little cubbies, but then also down the aisles, there were little stalls. So it was really fun to see all of the artists' work and their take on how how to decorate their little like booth setup, all of the handmade items. It really did give me a good perspective as a small business owner myself of how to either market certain items, how to, display, and, some of the things that would also be a pretty good item, like for a business like myself, or something that I could aspire to grow to. So it was a ton of inspiration. And that's kind of what we went when my husband and I went to this. We really wanted to I personally wanted to get some inspiration. And in the event that I want to eventually run a little boutique at the Painted Tree, I already have a good, standing point. I saw some journals there. You see, there were some like blind dates with a book. These are some like little bottle caps. Again, lots of stickers, and again, ranging in all different prices. There were vinyl stickers and regular stickers. These are some magnets, all like a lot of football and like NFL sport theme things. These are some bigger magnets. They just took some tiles, they decorated them, probably put hot Mod Podge or something, add magnets to the back. And there were a lot of like really fun. Look at this. Look at all the florals, and then the lighted sign, the fluorescent sign. Like they just really made it their own. It was really, really fun. Definitely worth a trip. And I hope you get a little bit of inspiration as far as what to expect at some of those types of shops if you do have one in your area. Again, for me, the first step, look at that. It was such a cool little shop. This one was absolutely cool. If you do get the hankering to want to try to grow your business further, and you think that one of these types of places might be, the one for you, this will save you potentially a trip to kind of get a feel of what they had at the little local boutiques or shops that were within the Painted Tree. It was really just a fun experience overall. Like I said, we did a lot of walking, and this is not even half of the booths that were there. I thought it was just really, really fun to kind of get a feel of everything and kind of put ourselves in that one in everybody's little boutique. It was such a fun experience. My husband, I think, enjoyed it as well, and he was just taking me, but I really enjoyed it. Look at all the really contrast of the wood and then the dark colors of the paints. You really had a ton of different items at this. There were sheets. And again, look at the stickers, lots of stickers, lots and lots of stickers. So I thought it was just an overall fun thing. You got to see a lot of ways to display items, whether you took inspiration for craft fairs. Look at this. This whole booth was socks. Super, super fun. So again, that was my experience, my little window shopping at the Painted Tree in Round Rock, Texas. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe got a little bit of inspiration or have some planning for your future small business, dreams and goals. So thanks so much for visiting, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. And as always, happy crafting.